Okay, now let's practice that duck. When you're doing the duck, we're going to start off kind of like a horse stance and a bow stance. We're going to lower our center of gravity. As we lower our center of gravity, our hands are going to form a triangle above the head. Now we're not practicing pyramid power. What we're doing is protecting that head against a strike. The reason it's at an angle is if a strike comes in, it slides up. Just like a strike coming in could slide down, like a roof block right here. So we're bringing our hands up while we bring our head down to protect the head. Now when we're doing this stance, I don't really want you going to the side. If you have to go to the side, that's fine. Otherwise I want you going forward or back. Here. Right leg forward, leg back. Now remember, your hands are not up to look pretty. They're there to protect your head. This is not a stance, okay? They're here to protect your head. You'd rather get hit with a baseball bat here than in your head. At least if you break your arm, you might have a fighting chance. Or you can go down and they might think that you're out, but you really just broke your arm, got hit in the head a little bit, but you'll survive. So if for some reason you piss off the janitor, what you want to make sure that you're going to do is when he swings and strikes you in the head, bam, you got your hands up here, okay? And then this could kind of slide up when it hits there. And the reason it's going to slide up is because I'm supposed to be moving. So first thing is the hands are up, okay? That protects your head. But while you're doing that, you're also going to be doing the actual duck. So when he comes in, I duck, my hands are up, and I come through. He swings, I duck, and I'm through. If I do not get those hands up in time, I'm in big trouble. So make sure that while you're going down, hands are up. Now, the reason I'm stepping forward, you'll notice, look at the distance between myself and my opponent. If I just drop down right here and he swings, he's got a good amount of distance from me, okay? So even if I block and I move in, he's got another chance for another strike, okay? So when he comes in, I want to step in here, so that way I'm close to my opponent, and I can do a defense. You're supposed to, like, roll off the mat, like a sweeping off the mat.
I know what you're doing.
Boom! Boom! Bam! Okay, it's important that when you're doing your duck that you don't just stand here. Let's say that I'm about this distance from my opponent. He can still hit me with that stick, okay? So when I duck, he comes through, he can swing another time before I get in there. That's why it's important that you duck while moving forward. Comes in, I duck, I step. Now I can come in. Okay, when you're doing that duck, especially against a long weapon, and he swings at me, if I duck here, I might be able to block, but I'm so far away that when I come in, he has another chance to do another strike. So I want to make sure that I move forward when he does that. So that way I'm close enough to take out my opponent. Another reason is that when you have something like a weapon, when it strikes at you and it's coming at your head, the power is not going to be here, of course, but it's going to be at the end. So if we flip this around, when he is swinging that stick at my head, the power is right here. That means if I move closer, it's not going to hurt as much. Okay? So even if I was to jam it with my blocking here, it's a lot less dangerous than it is taking it here or here. When we're doing this duck, make sure that if I'm going to do my duck here, I have to note that if he's got a long-range weapon and he swings at my head, and I block and I try to come in, he's got a chance to swing again. Which is why it's very important for us to move forward when we duck. So when he comes in and I duck, moving forward, and I'm in towards my opponent here.